Hi guys, and welcome back to Trash It. Yuri, again, we've got Yuri here. How are you, darling? You're looking nice in this African print. I'm loving those trousers.
Repping my continent.
Well done. And Shari, giving us all the black and the gold and those knee-high boots. Well done. You look very nice, darling.
You too.
Anyway, so guys, the topic we're going to be talking about today is: would you wait for your fiance or your partner? You're not married, but you're probably engaged and you're looking, going down the aisle in a year or a few months time, and all of a sudden it comes up that your fiance has to go to prison. Okay, he or she has to go to prison, and they're facing like a 5 to 10 year sentence. Okay, what would you do?
In jail.
In jail, in prison, yes. Solitary confinement.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you do? Would you be the nice fiance or fiance and wait for them to serve their time and come out of prison and then you guys can do your wedding? Or would you say to them, darling, I love you.
Hasta la vista, deuce.
See you later, okay? So what would you do? Ladies, let's
Well, it depends. It depends.
What were you convicted for? What exactly are you going down for?
If he was going down for, say, for example, money laundering, because that's the,
See, the thing about it is that if he was going down for something else, first, my dad is a journalist, and in the era of when we had Sonny Abacha, they were hunting down journalists and gathering them in numbers and putting them in prison. So, Touche, if he was going down for a noble cause, I would have said, hell yeah.
And you'll be the wife.
I'll be the winning next to
Or the winning fiance. You're not married.
You're like Nelson Mandela.
Yes, I'll go there.
Girls, you're not married to him yet.
That's what I'm
No, but I will marry you.
I'll marry you.
You can marry him in prison.
Yeah, because he's going down for a noble cause.
Exactly.
But we're talking about doing time for fraud, money laundering,
or rape. No.
Rape.
Okay, no,
what I'm ready to have to think about.
No. Yeah, fraud.
No, but think about it, fraud. That's gonna.
And you know what? Maybe it's even the fraud that he had done before you guys met.
Oh my gosh.
So there's a part of his life that I don't even know of. Not only has he coined me out.
So would it make a difference if it's fraud that you knew about, that you knew he was into, or would it make any difference if you knew he was doing something like that and you knew that one day he would come back to buy?
But if it was if we were living that lifestyle and I was a drug baron, I can't just spend his money with him and not go down.
No, but if you know, that's different.
But if I don't know,
if you don't know,
10 years is a long time. Because I understand if it's over 4 years. In 4 years they do night and day, so you get to do just 2 years.
And if good behavior, you get half.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So 2 years, 1 year, they have 10 years. That means you're gonna do 10. No, you're gonna do the solid 10 years. After 4 years, they don't do the night and day, but you do half your time. After 4 years,
Really?
You're checking on the calculation. You're saying night and day. I can't.
nah, man.
No, but the thing is, why I would feel a bit not too good with him, because if it's something he done before, and he haven't told you at this point till they caught him, then I'll be thinking, what else are you lying about? How can I trust you?
So
okay, if I go and marry you, how do I know when you come back out?
You're not gonna come and take you for another 20 years.
Yeah,
so would you break up with him before he goes to prison, or would you say, okay, because the thing is, he knows he's going to prison and he's probably thinking in his mind, oh my god, I love this girl but I don't want to lose her, and she's probably gonna leave me. But do you want to break his heart by just saying to him, babes, I'm sorry, I can't do this, and that's it, relationship over, before he goes to prison? Or would you let him go to prison and still be by his side, and maybe a few months or a few years later you can say to him, babes, you know what, I can't.
No, but can I ask something? Did he tell you before they found out, or is he telling you now that he know that he has to go into prison? That's what I want.
Okay, so it's possible that you may have been thinking, oh okay, but what is this guy doing to get his money? You may have been thinking all those things in your mind, and you keep asking, babes, what do you do? Oh no, I have a business, I have an office, I have a business, I have a that.
Business.
He may do, but maybe underneath, low key, he is laundering some money.
Wait.
Remember what I'm saying? Before he goes to prison, though, is he coming to you?
No, he's told you that he's going to prison.
Yeah, he's told you
so the only question is, are you waiting?
Basically, he's only telling you because he has to go to prison.
Well, perhaps, yeah.
So this is what I'm saying. So then he's not coming honestly, telling you from his heart because he loves you and he feels that he wants to share his badness. He is telling you because now it's a test of whether you're going to stay with me and put up with my rubbish, or it's
Sherry,
nah.
The question is, are you staying?
No.
Remember when
Are you staying?
Yandy Smith?
Yes, Yandy.
She knew her husband was going to go down, and she stayed with him, and he's still down. He's still in prison for the next 8 years.
Still there, isn't he?
Yeah, she's still there.
What did he do?
Drugs?
Yeah,
drugs.
something wrong.
And that was before.
But she probably knew he was doing it.
No, she didn't.
know.
Really?
What about
was
Paula
saying?
and Phaedra though? Anyway,
Nah.
that's another tea.
See, let's just trash this thing. If you're going down, not for a noble cause.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you're going down for a noble cause, chances are I will go with you.
Yeah.
Stay there.
I run
Come
with you.
visit
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, plan your exit, arrival. But if you're going down for things, it's gonna come on, man. People that start looking at you like, okay, you guys were in this nonsense together.
Yeah.
I would not let you get to prison and let you think you've got a woman waiting for you.
Yeah.
You are going, and I would explain to you, bro, as they handed you this 10-year sentence.
The only way I will stay with you, honestly, is if I know deep down that you did not do whatever crime it is that they said, because I was there. I knew that I was your.
So why would you be going down?
No. What I'm saying, because some people
you didn't do.
No, but what I'm saying, some people do go down.
Yeah, people do.
You get convicted for stuff.
But the thing is,
but
not for
saying,
money laundering though. I don't think for money
But what I'm
laundering.
saying, if I know that you're innocent. Yeah, and I know, okay, you probably did it because, I don't know, your dad was dying or
and you
something,
needed the money,
and you needed the money or some pitiful whatever.
Reason.
Then I might have to think, well, you know what, you didn't want your dad.
If someone tells you their dad is dying, then go rob up a bank and you go and wait for them for 10 years because there was no other way they could raise the money. But go rob up a bank, give them 10 years imprisonment, and you'll be like, well, I'm giving you an excuse because your dad was about to die. You had a right to rob the prison.
Well, I think firstly, he give his dad some money and then leave me some for the 10 years to be going on vacation. So that, you know, is compensating my time, you know what I mean? No, but honestly, no. I wouldn't. No,
so you're not gonna be a ride or die for your partner.
Celia,
it has to be a good cause.
But I'm not a ride or foolish.
So your love has a condition.
That's not condition.
Well, it is.
He made that choice. Yes, to do what he was doing.
Well, because it's not going down for a noble cause, then you're gonna distance yourself and you're gonna end the relationship and say.
So would you stay with that person? Would you stay with that person?
Okay, so
with your bohemian self.
Okay. Well, the thing is, okay, again, it depends on how long he's going for. If I sincerely love you, okay, if I sincerely love you, and you come to me and say, babes, I'm going to prison, it's a 10-year sentence, well, I will not tell you before you go to prison that I'm going to leave you. I won't do that because I don't want to break your heart. No, I'm not being sly because I don't want to break your heart. Again, you can say it's 50-50. Why don't you just tell him so that he knows he hasn't got a girlfriend or fiance? Or why don't you just? Or why don't you just? I think I would let him go to prison, okay, and maybe a few months down the line, 6 months, 1 month, 1 year, 6 months, 1 year down the line, then I can start saying,
but you know, once you made it
you know why I wouldn't do that?
Yeah,
because when the guy is in prison, and then he's gonna get some heat, man, to come and deal with you because you weren't man or woman enough to let him know what you intend to do before you went.
But what if he still sends someone to deal with you because you're breaking up with them because they're going to prison?
Well, he knows where I stand.
Yeah.
But the thing is, but listen, all the time he's in prison, you're going there to see him.
I'm not going.
No, I'm just saying. So if I don't tell him before he goes in, so I know if him being in prison, if his weekly visit is 3 times a week or twice a week, I'm there. I'm sending him those stamps for him to get money in prison to make the calls. I'm there for that 1 year or for that 6 months. And then down the line, I'm saying to them, but babes, you know what? Age is not on my side. I have to have kids. I can't keep waiting for you to, you know.
Yeah, but you're not in prison. No, hold on. You don't have to. They make things happen in prison.
Again,
you can get pregnant.
Exactly. I don't think I want to go down that road. I don't want to go down that road.
Weekend, you know.
No, I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to do that. I don't think I would want to do that.
You can get married in prison.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I want to go that far. I wouldn't want to do that.
So why not just tell the guy before he goes?
Because I don't want to break his heart. It's bad enough he's going into prison, and now you're going to dump him before he goes into prison. So he's going to go into prison a broken man, number one, and number two. When he goes into prison a broken man, he's not fit. So when he gets into prison, he's not going to be able to defend himself when he meets all those different people that will be asking him to drop soap.
That's why you shouldn't have done the crime in the first place.
Do you know what?
When you do crime, you know you're going to have to serve your time. Let you go in,
pick you up,
whatever.
Good to let you know where you stand.
Yes.
Like I said, and this coin and this flip ain't changing. I tell you, I'm right under that way. I'll tell you where we're going before we go. There's no point me telling you I'm coming to visit you, and I know in my heart of heart I'm not coming to visit you.
Well,
so why did I tell you?
I couldn't play that game. Sorry, I couldn't play that game because I would feel guilty that I'm stringing you along, knowing before you even went in that I am not going to encourage it.
But it's like but do you not think it just sounds as though you're not even trying?
But I'm not
You're
trying.
not even trying. So you allowing him, but you let him go into prison,
that I can actually
being there for him.
Or someone I can touch.
Guys, man, you guys are just okay.
What am I trying?
The pillow.
Anyway, interesting.
He could struggle his pillow in prison too. Come on.
Anyway,
whatever,
guys, we'll have to bring it to a stop. Okay.
No, I would not date someone or marry or no.
Anyway, I wonder what, guys, if you're in a situation where this thing has happened to you, you know, you're engaged, you're nearly engaged, whatever, and you find out that your partner for how many years, or 2, 3, 4 years, and he's going into prison or she's going to prison, would you wait for him? Would you just end it there and let him go into prison a broken man? What would you do? Leave your comments down below and let us know. And don't forget, guys, subscribe, red button on the left, and click the bell as well. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, trash__IT. So yes, do follow us. Until next time, see you soon. Bye.